What's up, guys? Welcome back to the RedBeard Outdoors podcast. I'm Jonathan, your host, and today we're going to go over just some new things that are coming from Quattro Archery. And it's not just stabilizers, guys. They have some other things in the market that are coming down the pipeline. But right now, we're going to talk about their stabilizers, why I continue to use them. I've had the opportunity to use other stabilizers, which are great. There's so many amazing options out there, especially honestly when it comes to hunting bars. Well, I'll get into all of that. But first and foremost, I want to remind you, today being the last day of the year, Happy New Year Eve. And don't forget to get entered into the full Hoyt Alpha X33 bow package. Remember, it comes with a dialed Arxo sight with a custom wrap. It comes with 2 sets of strings, a Hamskea Epsilon rest, a dozen Victory arrows. It's going to come with the Ghost Sticks 2.0 from Hoyt, and so many more things, guys. A quiver and a snack pack from Phorm, where you're going to get energy drinks, you're going to get meat sticks, you're going to get protein bars. So get entered, guys. The first entry is free. Simply subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go follow Wild Arrow and RedBeard Outdoors over on Instagram. Use the link down below to get entered. If you don't have social media, I 100% understand. I've had some people email me about that. That's okay. Just get entered in the link down below. And last but not least, guys, if you want bonus entries, today is the last day. Use the Phorm link down below. If you're not local to Utah, every $10 spent on Phorm gets you an extra bonus entry. If you are local, I highly recommend you go into Wild Arrow today and get that purchase. There's been people that have bought bows, etc. So there's some amazing amount of entries that have come into this giveaway. I really appreciate that. And I love being able to give back to you guys. That was a huge goal of mine here in 2025. Did a giveaway every single month, and we have some big things coming for you in 2024. We did a giveaway every single month, and I'm really excited to help you out and give you more content and give back to you guys. Thank you so much for the support. In 2025, it's going to be a big year, guys, so stay tuned. We have some new things coming. I'm excited to share. Now that we've done all of that, guys, this is the bar. Well, this is a little 6-inch bar that I want to talk to you about today, and this little thing right here. So let me change this up real quick. Okay. All right, guys. So this bar right here, so the Vilagos are their smaller diameter bars. So they have the dentros that are made from a specific type of wood that are gorgeous. If you like the wooden style stabilizers, they do an amazing job. They add an aesthetic to the bow that is different than anything out there that I've seen. Then they have the, what are the other? The Vulcans. The Vulcan Pros are the ones that are a little bit bigger in diameter. They are all carbon. They are sleek. They look amazing. They have some options for different decorations that you can put on there as far as engraving, etc. And then recently they came out with the Vilagos this last year. So the Vilago is the smaller diameter bar. And what they've done to this bar is they started to do the white engraving there, instead of it just being all black. I feel like that's super crisp, that white lettering and the white number there. So you know if it's a 6-inch, 10-inch, 8-inch, 12-inch bar, etc. You're able to figure that one out there. So this one is on my front bar for my Hoyt RX8, the 30-inch bow. And I put this at the very bottom. So this 6-inch does a lot more work because it sticks out further from the bow because it's on the lowermost mounting point. On that RX8, I've been running a 6-inch off the front with around 3 ounces up front, and then an 8-inch bar off the back is what I use as well. So there's really not much that has changed a ton about the Vilagos. There is a new bar that has come out from Quattro that once I have put those through their paces, I'll give you a follow-up review on that. Those are outstanding from what I've seen, from what I've talked to Hano about, and the guys over there. They've been in some crazy transitional moves going on right now to better their manufacturing. Excuse me. If you guys haven't tuned into that episode with Hano where they talk about how they have set power outages in South Africa where they moved their manufacturing so that they could manufacture more frequently and be able to crank out more orders instead of being held to what they were held to with a certain power outages, that just rolling blackouts that they had set in that country. And I thought that was really interesting. That's a huge move for them. So They've done all that this year, along with keeping up with orders as much as they can. You guys are doing fantastic with that. So again, the Vilagos are getting that facelift of the white lettering there. And then the other thing here, guys, I'm going to unscrew this here, but you'll notice these are a little bit taller or more round, I guess, in diameter than this weight here. So this front weight, I want to say it's the 1 ounce weight. It's the smaller weight. There you go. It's the red one. And then these right here, see if I can screw this off without taking the whole bar. Give me 1 second. I want to show you what it looked like with the bar, with it on the bar, and then what they look like off the bar. So it is one, if I can get it off here. Okay, it is 1 unit, and this is, so it says, manufactured by Quattro. It is the Rotera 2.2 ounce. So this total is 2.2 ounces. So it has some, you can see it kind of moving there in between. It has some rubber dampening and some other material that I'm going to butcher if I try and tell you exactly what it is. But it is some dampening material that is built into here. So these weights are able to, even when they are screwed onto the stabilizer, they're able to move back and forth like that and absorb that shock that goes down into the stabilizer. So not only do they have internal dampening in here, but now they've added this Rotera, which you can order separate. And I highly recommend that you guys go right now and snag 2 of these. If you have a front and back bar, go snap 2 of them. They have different colorations. I like the black because I like being able to move my bars from one bow to the other. I do a lot of black, gray, green, orange colorations, and so the black bars do great being able to swap between bows, but they do have a bunch of other colors as well. For those of you out there shooting the new Prime Phorm, they do have a color, some color matches with Prime bows. They do a great job matching the Hoyt bows that I shoot, and so go and check it out if you like to color match your stabilizer with your bow. You'll be able to find something there on the Quattro website. Again, if you want to get a discount and support me here at the show, Quattro is a partner of the show. They've provided a discount code for you. I'll leave that down below that you can go and check that out and snag your stabilizers. Go and support Hano and his brother Christian and the guys over there at Quattro Archery. They put out some amazing stuff. I mean, these bars, they look fantastic. On my target bow, I have a 30 and a 15, and that's an awesome setup. They do a great job on the target bow as well. That's a very long stabilizer, and for them to have such a stiff bar at a smaller diameter, it's awesome. So whether you're into target or hunting, highly recommend you check out the Quattro bars, save some money, and support the show down below by using that code. But I'll just show you guys here real quick. So all you got to do is screw that on to whatever stabilizer bar you use. Again, I recommend Quattro because I like the way they look and I like the way they function. And then you can put whatever weight you want on the end there. So that ends up being about 3.2 ounces total weight on a 6-inch bar that I put on the front of my Hoyt at the bottommost stabilizer mount. So you guys change it up however you want. Hano does a great job either on the website or on their social media explaining, the big differences between, or the most commonly bought 2 bars together. So normally it's somewhere like a 12 and a 10 or a 6 and an 8. Like what I run is a 6 and an 8. Like I said, if you have that lower mounting bracket on your bows, which most bows come with now, and you prefer that weight super low, I like the 6 and an 8 on a hunting bow. You could also do a 10 and an 8, or I guess an 8 off the front, 10 off the back. However you prefer to set it up, they're going to have the setup for you. Again, they have everything from target lengths, like the 30-inch, to the 15-inch, to the 12, 10, 8, and 6. So go check it out, guys. They also have a back bar mount as well, which is super sturdy. I have it on my target bow right now. They do a great job there. They also have that white engraving on that back bar mount, so you can see and be able to mark where your stabilizer is. So in case it gets bumped or whatever, to go back to it. They just do, again, Quattro does an amazing job. The only thing that I could say and that people have said to me is that, well, they're not a U.S. company. And I get that. Hano understands that as well. But honestly, it's going to be hard to find this carbon and this material, this whole build out in the United States being manufactured here. I wish they were here. I know Hano wishes he was here, but I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say about these bars. What stabilizers do you run down below? Put them in the comments. If you have Quattro Archery Stabilizers, I'd love to hear about it. What's your setup? And then, of course, what bows are you going to be building this year? What bow, if you're getting a new bow? If you're not getting a new bow and you're sticking with the tried and true bow, I want to hear about your build there as well. If you're upgrading accessories, tell me about that. I'd love to hear all of that. I'm a gear nerd, just like you guys, which I'm assuming you are if you're watching this show. So check it out, guys. And like I said, I can't say thank you enough. And again, that is why we did one giveaway each month this year in 2024. Excuse me, guys. Got a little bit of a tickle in my throat here to end the year, but we have some big things coming for 2025. I'll tell you guys here, there's a new podcast coming out called Dad Tax Podcast, and I will leave a link. I'll include the link there once we have that launched. That's going to be an awesome one for you dads out there. You're going to love hearing it. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter podcast. I'm going to have my kids on and other dads that enjoy spending time with their kids and just want to share how they spend time with their kids. That's going to be fantastic. So I'm putting that out there. You guys here on YouTube first to hear about that, watching this show today. So again, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Have a happy New Year's Eve. Be safe out there. If you are going to drink, be safe. Don't drive. And if you aren't drinking and you're spending time with your kids, loved ones, watching movies like what we do, whether it be Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, something like that, we always like to stay up and watch those fun movies heading into the New Year's. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And like always, get out, live your life, and love it.